Welcome to the Formatt podcast thingamajigger with your boy, host, Joffrey Kelly, Matt Jackson, and anything else that I'm missing. Anyway, so I am reviewing the A.E.W. St.Patrick's Day Slam show, which I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a really good show as a whole. I really liked it. And I mean, it was good. What to say, but yeah, it was good. Anyway, so today's been a cool day. We have had the man himself, Sabu, Terry Brunk. He has accepted the invite to the Wrestling Mat Facebook page, and if he hears this or sees this or listens to this, then thank you for accepting the invite, and appreciate it, bro, and love it. But that's awesome. And just the fact that it just keeps growing, the Wrestling Mat page, it just keeps growing, and it's almost at 400 people in a matter of months. Just getting a wrestling community together it's been really fun, and the rise was fast. I mean, granted, getting to almost 400, it was pretty quick. It was a pretty quick rise to get to that, and I'm just hoping that we get more and more and more people. So if you're hearing this right now, you can go to Facebook right now, and you can look at Wrestling Mat group page, and you can um, join, and I'll accept. So, and subscribe to the channel that you're listening to right now. Sub. Um, Even if you don't listen to this podcast every day and you just want to support me, supporting me is dropping a sub, maybe a like. You don't even have to don't have to listen to the whole podcast. You don't have to watch the whole podcast. Just tap the video. Hit play. Bam. Gives me a view as soon as you touch it. And for anybody out there that is thinking that dropping a thumbs down, one thumbs down out of all of it, just one or two, thanks for those views that y'all gave me, because by doing that, you gave me a view. So any hater want to get on there just to put a thumbs down, please do. Please do. If you don't like the video, or if you really, really, really just want to, I don't know, whatever you want to do. So I'm just letting y'all know that if you click the video just to put a thumbs down, you gave me a view, so thank you. Anyway, so pressing on. So there you have it. It really doesn't matter if you don't like the video or not. If you want me to suffer, you would have to not watch the video at all. Don't watch my videos at all if you don't want to support me. So if you don't want to support me, don't watch the video at all. If you want to drop a thumbs down just for the hell of it, well, thank you. You're supporting me, so thank you. I will take views. So anyway, let's get past that. Just letting you know that I have one person that keeps doing it, and I know who you are, so I know who you are, and it's all cool. Let's see. We'll start. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to say that I just dropped my first album, EP, whatever. It was me and a friend put this thing together, and it's some crazy shit. It's not nothing like you ever heard before, and it's got a theme behind it. So the band's called Lord Atheist, and I'm Lord Atheist. I'm playing this character, basically the story of it and all that stuff. So, So anyway, so it's called Lord Atheist and the Unholy Cult is the band. The album's called Cryptic Static. It is on my JF Killa and Friends YouTube channel. You can go check that out. And that is J.F.K.I.L.L.A.H. The and symbol and friends. So that's that. You can also check me out on Facebook, Matt Jackson, aka Joffrey Killa. It'll say it right there beside my name on Facebook. So anyway, you can go follow me there or follow me on Instagram, Joffrey Killa, John_freak_Killa. And TikTok, Joffrey Killa, same way. So anyway, but the album's good. I'm pretty addicted to it. I love listening to it. I've listened to it quite much. So and I have it saved on my phone so I can listen to it off my phone. So that's cool. I don't have to have the internet to listen to it. So that's awesome. But anyway, I love it. But so like I said, I've got it on my phone. I can listen to it without having to go to YouTube, whatever. But that's awesome. To have made this thing is just awesome. Yeah, it might be a little dark, it might be a little evil looking, sounding, whatever, but it's really not that evil. It's just basically it's a concept story of a story of this man. But I'm not going to get into that right now. We are going to talk about the A.E.W's St. Patrick's Day slam, and I just wanted to get that out the way and just, address some other things. But anyway, and sorry I haven't been doing these videos a lot, or these things or whatever, for the people that do watch and listen. I've been working on this album, and some other stuff, so I feel like, man, I got so much going on at one time. It's all good, though, in the hood. Let's see. So the first match was Pentagon and Cody Rhodes, and I liked the match. It was a really good match. It really was. They had some really cool hardcore spots. They went outside the wrestling box and did some type of hardcore stuff. It was just a really good match. But I just didn't really like the way Cody Rhodes won it. He just rolled up Pentagon Jr. and just pinned him like that. It was no finisher move or nothing. It was wild. But it was a good match, for the most part. I just didn't like the ending of it. After that, it was, Young Bucks interview, and, the Young Bucks having their interview, they were, talking and stuff like that, and then Don Callis and Kenny Omega come. Or was it just Don? It was just Don Callis. It was just Don Callis. And he came up to the Young Bucks talking about how he remembers the different Young Bucks, and how, he remembers the New Japan Young Bucks or whatever, and yeah, just basically that's what happened there. It was just, but Don Callis isn't wrong. He's pretty right about it. I mean, Young Bucks have, they're not exactly the same anymore, but why should they, but whatever. Anyway, so I've just been trying to catch up on wrestling because I've been doing a lot of Fortnite lately, and so tonight I'm taking that time to just catch up on my NXT and go ahead and review this and get this out the way and review. It's not that I don't want to do these anymore or anything like that. It's just I've been busy a lot, so don't think I've forgotten about the page or whatever. I just yeah, sometimes, sometimes I'm busy that day at the wrestling show, I don't watch, I watch it later or something, so it's just whatever. But the next match was, the next match after the Young Bucks interview was, Jade Cargill, I think that's how you pronounce it, versus Danny Jordan, which I'm okay with Danny. I like Danny Jordan, she's pretty cool, and basically there's nothing to talk about with this match. It was just Jade Cargill just dominated her. Basically, didn't let her get any leeway. Didn't let her do basically anything. Really, yeah. I mean, and all she did was pretty much squash her. So it was basically a squash match. And for Danny Jordan, that's not really that good. I guess it depends on what you think, because Jade is pretty dominant. Um, she's proven that. But Danny Jordan's also good. She's the last bad girl or whatever. She's got the burn book, I believe. So yeah, and so I like that. I like that. It's something different that we haven't seen. So I like it. Like, it was a good squash match, I guess, for a squash match. Really good. Anyway. The next thing was it was MJF and his new faction, which is, it's MJF, it's FTR, Tully Blanchard, Shawn Spears, and Wardlow. And I'm digging it, and I'm digging it. And tonight we found out what they're called, and they're called the Pinnacle, which is pretty cool. See, the Pinnacle versus it's going to be happening soon. It's going to be the Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle, and it's going to be a great match, I'll tell you that. But the promo was really good. They stood out in the ring, and it was really good. Ring, instead of being in the back. So this was really good. I really liked the whole interview. I liked that. Started off with Tully Blanchard talking. Tully Blanchard talked, and then MJF got on the mic, and it was a wrap because he's the best on the mic. So that's that. So I really enjoyed that. And it doesn't matter if you believe it or not, MJF is one of the best heels ever. He's one of the best bad guys. Anything, what you want to call him? He's the best. Next match was 5-on-5. It was Jurassic Express and Bear Country. Boulder and, what's that dude's name? Boulder and something. Anyway, versus Matt Hardy, Private Party, and Butcher and the Blade. So this match was, holy shit. I mean, like, Bear Country, like, literally almost killed Marco Stunt. They both, one hand on each, like, underneath his armpit, picked him straight up and just, like, swung him from inside the ring to the outside of the ring. Well, Marco Stunt, like, bent, like, his body bent a certain way, like, his feet bending almost above his head or whatever. Oh, God. The way he landed on Butcher was just nasty looking. And I hope he's okay, because Marco Stunt's one of my favorites. He looks like a little rugrat. And I also really, really, really enjoyed and loved the way that Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, I don't know why I said Matt. Jack Perry took Matt Hardy's side effect move. It was crazy. It was just the way he took it was just so beautiful. I loved it. It was like Jungle Boy weighed nothing, and it was just great. And if you haven't seen this episode, you gotta see it, because that match alone was cool. I mean, for the certain spots, there's certain spots in there, it was really good. Not the whole, I mean, it was cool. Luchasaurus destroys people in the match too, so it's definitely something I like, because I like Luchasaurus. He's one of my favorites. But yeah, and shoot, well, Butcher and the Blade, Private Party, Matt Hardy win that match, which really sucks. But what you gonna do? Then Moxley and Eddie Kingston had the promo. So John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, they sitting down, they talking to each other. They had like one of the coolest promos ever. I mean, what you gonna say? Can't say anything bad about those two. They're just living legends. They're great. They're talented. They're good. They're great on the mic as well. They're just great promo. I don't really like what Moxley's been doing lately. I mean, that whole pay-per-view thing was a sham, but I mean, the end of the match was a sham. But I really didn't want to see the leg get blown up anyway. I knew it was going to be something, because it's not Japan. But, yeah, so, it was bloody at least. And we're going to get to some bloody, because there was some bloody stuff, I'll tell you that tonight. It was Christian Cage had an interview backstage, and he was talking about how he's going to outwork everybody, and I can't wait to see that, because Christian Cage is pretty dope, and I love Christian anyway, so let's get it. Then it's Good Brothers versus Moxley and Kingston, and that match was pretty freaking cool, I guess. I liked it. The ending of it was crazy, because, you know, Good Brothers, they just beat the crap out of Moxley and Kingston, and Kenny Omega comes out, and then Kenny Omega is trying to get the Young Bucks to join, blah, 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 and throws the freaking little A.E.W sign up, and the Young Bucks walk away from it. So, Young Bucks ain't trying to have none of that. They had to save Moxley from getting killed tonight. I mean, it's crazy. They had the dang chair wrapped around the dude's neck. They were gonna jump off the top, land on him, break his neck and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? You already did that to the dude's leg. Eddie Kingston's leg. I mean, shoot. Made it where he was so crippled he couldn't get back in the ring to even help his partner out or anything. But I see Moxley and Kingston getting some retribution on Good Brothers. Um, so, and I love how Moxley and Moxley called him Chad Too Bad. He called Carl Anderson Chad Too Bad, and that was a WWE reference to when they did the Southpaw regional wrestling, and it was a funny little thing they did for the network, I believe, or something. I don't know, but it was a funny little thing. That was cool, little stab they had. Anyway, it was cool. It was Sting and Darby Allin's interview. Sting and Darby Allin's interview, right? Darby Allin wants to be a fighting champion. He wants to fight every week. That's great. I want to see that. So, he's going to face John Silver next week. The title on. That's great. Vance Archer came out and interrupted Darby Allin and stuff, and he was talking his trash and shit like that. And Jake the Snake Roberts, he was out there, he damn talking his crap too, and so and then next thing you know, here comes Team Taz. Here comes the team of Taz. You have William Hobbs, you have Ricky Starks, which I love, and you got Brian Cage, and you got Hook, which is Taz's son. They look badass, whatever. Brian Cage says, "You're not talking for me tonight." And he took the mic from Taz, and he basically was just expressing how much, like, Sting means to him, and how much he respected him, and everything like that. And, when he was like, Ricky Starks is wrong, with or without that bat, you're still a legend, like, or whatever, like, still on your top of the game, whatever. And so Team Taz really got pissed off about Brian Cage doing that. They really didn't like that. And it was so funny because Ricky Starks was like, "Are you smoking dope, bro?" And then the next thing he said was, "Are you for real, bro? Are you smoking crack?" I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is this, man? Like, on A.E.W, Ricky Starks talking about, "You smoking dope, bro?" And then use crack word. I'm like, oh my god, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks crazy, dude. I love him. But yeah, so that was cool, and then it was Phoenix and Angelico, and that was a really good match too. Um, so I don't know what to say about the Angelico and Phoenix match, except for it was really good and just pretty dominant uh, match, and Phoenix won that jank, so that's always good. That's good. That's always good. But I want to say this, the main event. Oh my God, Adam Cole. I'm watching NXT right now. I just saw Adam Cole like suplex Kyle O'Reilly on the steps. That shit was crazy. Anyway, so you had main event was my girl Thunder Rosa versus my new now respected female. I now respect Britt Baker. I respect Britt Baker so much now. Like, it's not just because of her bleeding. It's not because of all the chaos that happened in the match. Really, it's because she didn't give up for 1 minute. She just kept going. You know, her tenacity, her will, her drive just kept going. She had blood all over her face at one point. She could barely see. She would keep going. She did it safely because they kept pulling her eyes out, but I mean, it was a nasty fight, and it was a lights out, unsanctioned match, and uh, oh my God, it was one of the most bloodiest things I've ever seen in my life. Well, maybe not in my life, because I've seen Stone Cold versus countless people bleeding and other people, but this match for two female, this was crazy. Two females, y'all got to see this match. So, A.E.W's main event for this week, you have to see it. It's a must see. These girls just freaking put it all on the line. They just, God, they bleed. Britt Baker brought out thumbtacks, put them on the ring. She got power bombed into the thumbtacks. I mean, her whole face was filled with blood. They both were bleeding. They both had tacks in their butt and thighs and feet and hand and arms and maybe even their face because damn, Britt Baker had some on the bottom of her foot and she super kicked freaking girl in the face. I'm like, God. Oh, trying to kill Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is one of my favorites. But see, I liked her when she was Cobra Moon. I don't know if anybody knows that. And if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. But Cobra Moon is actually Thunder Rosa. So from Lucha Underground. So I've always liked her. And she used to tag up with Holiday too. And Holiday and her made a really good tag team. They were the Twisted Sisters, and they were great. Of course, they were on my top 10 tag list. So, anyway, um, that was. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better St. Patrick's Day show. I mean, it was dressed to the nine. It was dressed up. It had the entranceway had little clovers. You had clovers on the commentary booth. The commentary booth did good. I'm tired of Tony Schiavone and Sting getting interrupted. Let's see what else happened. That I basically went over everything that happened, and overall it was a really good show. I don't really see any reason to hate it except for, yeah, I mean, it was like 6 matches on the card. I don't know if you could have more matches on a card or not. You probably could. I mean, it is a 2 hour show, ain't it? If it's a 2 hour show, then they could, yeah, at least squeeze 7, 8 matches in there without all these long segments, people talking. If you think about it, there was a match, an interview, a match, and a promo thing out in the ring. Then it was a match. Then it was another promo, an interview, then a match, interview, some stuff, and then match, and then something, and then whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? So there could have been a little bit more wrestling. There could have been. But, you know, I guess all the promos needed to be said in the length of time that they had to say. Maybe you could have shortened, the faction talking, the pinnacle out there talking MJF and stuff, or, I don't know. But, so next week we're going to get John Silver versus Darby Allin for the, TNT, or, title, so I'm looking forward to that one. I don't think it's likely since John Silver's getting that belt, though, but he can at least try, right? Anyway, so that has been the Formatt, which you will like Matt Jackson, aka Joffrey Killer, and now Lord Atheist. I'm just playing. Anyway, so subscribe and all that stuff, and share to your friends. Let your friends know about us. Wrestling Mats, we're growing. Let's grow. Let's just sub. All you have to do is just click my video. You don't even have to really watch them. You just click them, and it's going to give me a view either way. But you can watch them. Please try to watch, listen, whatever. And just hit the freaking play button, and boom. Even if you don't like the video, you know, even if you don't listen to the whole thing, it's not going to really matter. I'm just looking for them views to go up, baby. Let's get them views up. Anyway, people. I think that's about all I'm gonna say. That's been the Formatt. You know, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Other than the fact that, what was it? I don't know. Dark Elevation was really good. The first episode was good. Go check that out on YouTube. And check out A.E.W. Dark every week. I think it's every Tuesday. And every Monday is Dark Elevation. So, y'all check out that A.E.W. Watch that A.E.W. Also, go check out Jim Cornette's podcast, The Experience, and The Drive-Thru. Those are some really good podcasts. They're the best. I can listen to Jim Cornette talk for hours. But anyway, so I hope everybody has a great day, night, week, middle of the day, year, month, week. I said that, didn't I? Yep. Days. Just have a good day. I want y'all to have a good time, and I want y'all to just keep, let's keep building this brand, and let's keep getting it in. I just really enjoy, doing these and stuff like that. So, that's been my review of A.E.W. St. Patrick's Day Slam. Go check out, go check out some more videos on this channel. They're everywhere on this channel. Just so much stuff to watch on here. So basically, I'm saying, support me, support, and I will. Oh yeah, what else do I need to say? Yeah, just basically just subscribe to me, and you don't even have to watch. Just subscribe. If you like wrestling and you want another podcaster or someone who talks, well, I'm your boy. That has been the Formatt with your boy, Matt Jackson. I'm saying it again because I got carried away. And I'm glad that they found, what was that dude's name? Austin Theory. They found him. So, I'm happy Dexter Loomis didn't kill him. But he could have. But anyway, so, Check y'all later. Peace, bye, and love, and chicken grease, and salad dreams, and stuff like that. Have a good day.